Good morning. We're going to be reading about the Middle Ages with the time traveling twins. I'm super excited about this one, so let's read together. Whoosh! Tina and Tim have traveled to the year 1000. They are in the Middle Ages. This is known as the medieval period. Tina and Tim start their adventure. They are in the green hills of England. It's raining hard, so they head to find shelter. Tim sees someone riding a horse through the woods. He is wearing a suit of armor covering him from head to toe. Tina says, "It's a knight. Let's follow him." Tina and Tim follow the knight to a large stone fort. Tim says, "Look, it's a drawbridge is lowering. This is a castle." They follow a knight into the castle. Inside the castle, they see many knights with large red crosses over their armor. Tina says they are the Crusaders. They fought to spread Christianity throughout the Middle East. They see people building something large out of wood. Tim says they are building a catapult. A catapult is made to throw large objects over castle walls. They see people making swords, shields, bows, and arrows. Clank! Tim bumps into a table and knocks over the pile of swords. They better leave before they're noticed. Gina and Tim start running for the time machine. They get into the time machine and they push the buttons. They fly away just in time. Tina and Tim have learned a lot from this adventure. It is time for Tina and Tim to time travel once again. Whoosh! The end. Okay, I'm going to show y'all some pictures of some of the things that we talked about within this story. So the first one is a knight. Okay, so the knights were the protectors of the castle. They were high ranking, and so they were considered to be very brave. They were almost always men. It was very rare for there to be a lady. And so this was what they looked like. Over here is the picture. As you can see, even the horse has a helmet on, but they all wore protective covering. They had helmets and what they call breastplates, and they had shields and swords to fight. They might have had spears, different things like that, but they were the protectors. Okay, so these are a bunch of pictures of different castles in England. They are beautiful, all made out of stone, super, super big houses. Way too big for me, but they are super pretty, and lots of them have the bridges that come out in front of them, kind of looking like this. But the difference in our story is that the castle that was in our story had what's called a drawbridge. And a drawbridge is interesting. It means that there was either water around the castle or like a deep cavern or something of that nature. So if this is the castle and this is the door, and then let's say that this right here is water and this is land, they would lower the door so that people could walk across. And then when people were done walking and they wanted to be protected, they would lift the door back up so people couldn't get across the water or the space that's there. So that's something that's really cool. Okay, this is a medieval catapult. So what they would do is put large stones, they might put glass, metal into into this kind of like basket right here. They would pull a rope, and when they pulled that rope, it would throw it. So this was used during war to help break down buildings, to cause destruction, things of that nature. So it was kind of like a war weapon. And these guys right here, if you see the red cross, these are the Crusaders. They fought many wars. They were trying to spread Christianity throughout the world. They did it in a very hostile way, which means that lots of fighting and things of that nature. But they look just like knights. They had all the armor and everything like that on, but you could always tell who they were because of that red cross. I hope that you've enjoyed learning a little bit about the Middle Ages with me, and I cannot wait to keep going and see what else we have to learn. I'll talk to y'all later.